everyone and welcome to a new video. A bit of a different video today. As you can probably tell, I am inside. I am currently in my kitchen, and the reason for that is, if you're not in the UK, we have had several storms going on. I think it's currently Storm Franklin. There's another one at the weekend, Storm Eunice, and basically it is been very, very windy outside, and so I have not had a chance to go anywhere or anything, and it's now raining, so it just gets better. Although I think it's now the storms are passing now, so hopefully next week I'll be back outside. But for today's video I thought I would do something different, and I'm going to go through my backpack. I'm going to go through all my equipment that I take with me, my GoPro setup, all my different lenses that I take, and everything else that's in my backpack. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So firstly, this is my backpack. It is from Passenger Clothing, Passenger Made to Roam Clothing, I don't know. It is 26 litres and cost, I think, £50 to £60. I love it. It's not actually designed as a camera bag. It is just like an overnighter bag, but I use it as a camera bag because I love it. And I did used to have a proper camera bag, but I swapped it out for this one because it could literally only hold my camera and lenses and nothing else fitted inside it. So I've now swapped it out for this one. You can also see I've got a little Harry Potter pin on the front, which I like. There used to be another pin on there, but it fell off somewhere. So some nature reserve, maybe up on Dartmoor somewhere, there is a missing pin from my backpack. But yeah, this is the backpack I have. So it has two side pockets, there and there, and then a front pocket here, and then it opens up. I turn it around, and then you can also see there's another pocket at the top, and then you open it up and it's like a drawstring, and there's a pocket inside, and then a deeper pocket that is accessible I think it's meant to be like a laptop pocket, but on the side, and it unzips there. And then of course if I turn it over you can see the straps all padded nicely. Onto my camera now. I have the Canon EOS 700D, EO5 700D. I'm not sure, it's been a while since I've looked at camera bodies, but I got this one in 2018 maybe, and it came with this lens and this zoom lens as well. So this one is 18 to 55 and this one is 75 to 300. And then somebody that we knew at the time gave me his old macro lens, this one, which is only one length, you can't adjust it, but it's my favourite lens out of all three of them. And then also, I did used to have if I just adjust it, I did used to have the normal Canon camera strap on it, but for my birthday I got this Peak Design light one instead, which is way more comfy and means I can easily undo it, which means I can easily put the waterproof cover on my camera, which is helpful given the recent storms. And then if we move over here a second, we can see my makeshift lens holders. So these I got from my neighbour who was throwing them out. They are, I can't pick it up with one hand. These are baby bottle holders, insulating. I have no idea what they hold something. They've had bottles in whatever for children. I know nothing about children, but they also, wait, if I just, there we go, zoom back out again. I had to use two hands for that. They are also perfect lens holders, and so I have two of those, and they're nicely insulated as well. They do have these straps on, which I guess I could use if I wanted to stick one on the back of my backpack, but I think that's a bit risky, although they seem quite secure. But yeah, that is my camera setup. Right, next up is my GoPro setup. I have the GoPro 9 in black, I mean, there's not much I don't know anything about GoPros until I got this one, so I have no idea if that's good or not, but I like it. I have this like case for it, which I use basically all the time, unless there's not been a time where I haven't put it in the case when I was using it. I think I've only used the GoPro in one video so far, but I have tested it out quite a lot by myself and I just haven't filmed it, so maybe in future videos I'll do more with the GoPro. When I have all of this stuff in my backpack, I use this handy little Eastpak bag that I got in the Christmas sale, and it has these little, like, the attachment things that you clip onto the GoPro to attach it to different things. It also has this thing, which I don't know what that's for, but it came with the GoPro stuff and I just thought it looks like it should be in the bag. I don't actually know what you use it for, but I have it anyway. And then this side is where I put like the GoPro in the case in there. And then these are the like GoPro mounts, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, GoPro mounts I use the most. So there's the clip one, which it's really hard to undo, but at least it clips onto stuff. I have the wrist one here, and then the little tripod, which I used in a previous video to go rock pooling with. However, in the future I think I will use, because I've got some more attachments that I just don't put them in my bag all the time because I don't need them all. But I think in the future I'll use the selfie stick one to get further reach into the rock pools, and then also this one, which is the chest mount, which I am planning to use so that you can see the landscapes and the wildlife that I'm planning to take pictures of whilst I'm taking pictures of it, if that makes sense. I saw James Popsis use it in one of his videos, and he is like one of my favourite landscape and outdoor photographers, and so I was like, oh, that's a good idea, I could use that, I could do that with my GoPro, so that's why I got it here. It doesn't actually fit in here, which is really annoying, so it's got its own little bag that I put loose in my bag, but it's quite annoying it doesn't fit in the case. But anyway, that is my GoPro setup. Now on to the rest of what is in my camera bag. This category is like stuff that's for my camera but that I don't use all the time, kind of stuff. So firstly I have this little photography handbook and these flashcards. These are from Chris Bray, who is one of my favourite wildlife photographers, and he also has an amazing how to do photography YouTube series, which is basically how I learned how to use my camera properly, and that is when I bought these cards and this handbook. And I forgot this was in my backpack until I found it about 2 minutes ago, but I take it with me, I guess, in case I forget something and I'm like, oh my god, how do I do something? And I've got it with me. I mean, I assume that's the idea of why I had it in the bag. I can't actually remember the last time I took this out whilst I was outside, but it's in there anyway, just in case, you never know. So secondly is this, I need to zoom out a bit, this like foam like insert for the backpack. I don't use this as much since I got the lens, since I recycled the baby bottle holders into lens holders, because I used to put the lenses in here in my backpack, but now I use the ones I showed you earlier, so this is kind of still used. I mean, sometimes it goes in my bag, sometimes it doesn't. This always comes with me. It is a waterproof cover because I live in Devon and it is always raining, and always looks like it could rain. I mean, especially with the storms, that is always necessary. Next up, my tripod. This obviously doesn't fit inside my backpack, but it does fit into one of the side pockets, which is really useful. So I take that with me occasionally when I'm wanting to use it, basically. And finally, this is my beanbag, like my photography beanbag, that I actually made myself. I was really proud of this. I made it several years ago now, but actually it's really helpful. I use it less as a photography The in-bag are more as a seat for when I want to sit down outside. It's like a cushion, which is really helpful, especially when it's wet, but it is always in my backpack. It also adds like some extra padding on my back because my back gets kind of sore, so it's like triple purpose there, right there. Yeah, so that is all the additional like photography things that are also in my bag. So final stuff that goes in my backpack, I have these random items. Firstly, a microfiber cloth. This is basically in case it rains and I want to wipe down the lens of my camera. It's here. Or my glasses actually as well in case it rains. Always useful to have a microfiber cloth. My binoculars. These I actually don't like using because they're really annoying and I can't see out of both eyes with them. I don't know if it's my use of them or if they just don't work properly. I have no idea how to use them really, but I take them with me anyway. Then I have two torches. I have a head torch. This is a Petzl. I don't know. It's a fancy head torch. Oh, it's a Tikka head torch. I really like that. And then I have a little handheld one with a koala bear on as well. You know what torch works. I'm not sure why I demonstrated that, but it's got a little koala on, which is cute. And then I have this is the attachment from my camera to the tripod, and then a 10p coin so I can like screw it on because you need to tighten it. So I have those. I have this map of Dartmoor, which is basically in case I get lost and my like OS map app on my phone is like fails me, then I have this as like a fail-safe map. Although, no, I can read a map, so I should be okay if I get lost. I have the map, and then I have just a little notebook and pen in case I want to write anything down. Oh, I missed this. And then I also have this little emergency kit kind of thing. It's just got some tissues and like some antibacterial wipes and plasters in basically, and that is always in my backpack as well, which is handy. And then also I just wanted to mention these lovely items over here. I do not take all of these in my backpack because that would be insane, and they're quite heavy actually altogether, but these are basically identification charts for different species. So I've got bugs, bees, there is some bird ones as well. So these are just really nice. I really like using these, and they're actually really helpful. It like has loads of information on how you can see them, distribution, time of visiting, safe, study, that sort of thing, and then it like folds out. And they're not like paper, they're like a silicone or like a glossy cover, which means they're kind of waterproof, which is useful in case it's raining basically. But I have all of them. I wouldn't take any of these with me unless I was going somewhere specific to find a specific species, because otherwise there's no point in carrying them around. But yeah, if I was ever going to go and look for dragonflies or coastal birds, I would probably take one of them with me. But I think I've got the whole series as well. There's one over, I can see one by the window, the garden bird ones, because I'm currently seeing what type of birds we get in the garden, and it's coming in useful, so they are useful. But yeah, I have them in case I want them. So I have now added everything inside my backpack so you can see what it looks like when it's basically full. My tripod, obviously, that strap is meant to go around there, so it does go further down, so it's not like hitting my head or anything at the top. And I've also added in my water bottle, which I didn't mention earlier, but obviously I take a water bottle with me, and lunch, a snack as well that fits in. And also, what else was I about to? Oh, I am currently looking to buy like a flask that clips onto the outside of my backpack so I can have hot drinks as well, especially on colder days. And I just wanted to make a brief mention, because I forgot about this earlier, but on the outside of my backpack I have like this keychain with an emergency whistle on. Well, it's a dog whistle, but you can hear it, so I'm using it as an emergency whistle, which I clip onto there. there basically is where I clip it onto. I won't try it one-handed, but that's what it's for. And then if I ever am like out in the field and I put my backpack down and I like step away from it to take some photos, I clip this onto my outfit, so just in case I was to like fall off a cliff or something. Very unlikely, but just to be prepared, I always have the whistle on me as well as a safety feature. But yeah, that is my whole backpack. Hello everyone, so I hope you enjoyed this video of what goes into my backpack on a normal trip, because that is what I usually take with me. Maybe I'll do another update one, because I'm hoping to buy a new telephoto lens in the next few months. Maybe I'll do like a summer version, because obviously I might not need the rain cover and stuff then, and I'll probably need more water or more snacks and lunch because I'll be out longer. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Next week I hope to be back outside in the field somewhere taking photographs again when it's not storming. But